Hello, hello, hello. I'm Biker Gabe, your main man, the real Bill Real. I'm back with a layup. Yes, this is an easy one. Guys, females, but more so guys. If you want to know if you have a good catch, there is one question that you can ask. And this question, I would even go as far to say is more important about if she had her father in her life to get, to discipline her. It's more important than asking about how many boyfriends she's had or how many she wants to own up to. I'm just talking to guys right now. It's more important than uh, how she feels about her mother. It's more important. Uh, let's just say this is the question you need to ask. Okay. I was sitting down at a park bench the other day, and my mind began to just take me places. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna go. So when I jumped on this magic carpet ride, I began to just look at relationships, and I was reminded of something that O'Shea Duke Jackson said and something that Minister Jap said in a roundabout way, and that the relationships that you get into, they are a business. It is a company. So if you are going to run a business, which is what a modern day relationship is, especially if you go as far as to get married, or if you're having a live-in girlfriend, or for the women, a live-in boyfriend, unless that person is a loser sleeping on the couch, not contributing, okay, because there are some people that sleep on the couch because they can, all right, the trust fund babies. But if you're not a trust fund baby, or if you don't have a trust fund baby as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you're most likely cohabitating, and you are most likely splitting the bills, okay? He has his side of the rent, she has her side of the rent. She pays her side of the water, he pays his side of the water. That's if you're not living in an apartment. He pays his part of the electric, she pays her part of the electric, so on and so forth. So I'm saying all of this to let you know this one important question that you must ask. And it is a deal breaker. This question is, how's your credit? Yes. You need to ask that question because you need to know this. And you're going to get one of two responses. You're going to get a response of, ooh, that's personal. Or you're going to get a response of, oh, I'm in, I'm in the upper mid, mid upper 60s. I'm inside 600s. Or I'm a 705. I'm a 706. If you get the latter, she's a keeper. I'm going to say that again. If you meet a young woman, I'm talking to the men right now. If you meet a young woman wherever, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tag, POF, Badu, Zeus, wherever, you meet her at the store, you need to ask that question in the first 10 to 15 questions that you ask her. Okay? Now, obviously, when you meet her, that's not the first question you're going to ask. Okay? But you need to ask this question. And the reason why you need to ask this question is because this question is going to answer the question that you should have in your head. What type of business partner am I taking on? Am I attempting to holler at an asset or a liability? You got to think about this in business terms. And I know it's hard to overlook the booty. It's hard to overlook the pretty face. It's hard to overlook that good hair. I know. Okay? It's hard to overlook that walk that just won't wait a minute. And that smile that can charm an Eskimo out of freaking his last piece of freaking fish to feed his family. I get it. Okay? But you must realize that if you're going to rise up the ladder, you must engage in a relationship with a female that is an asset to you and your company. Because you yourself, you are a company. Okay? So you have to do what companies, corporations do. They keep the assets and they get rid of the liabilities. You're going to hurt some feelings. You're going to offend some females. You're going to come off as snobbish, bougie, as they say. But I tell you what, it's better to come off as snobbish and bougie and get you an asset that can help you obtain a house, car, get privileges. You can travel, upgrade, stay in the nicest hotels. Somebody that can help you do those things. Now, obviously, you're the man, so you're supposed to be coming to the table with something too. However, if you coming to the table and you pulling dead weight, that has shown you that they don't keep their word. That's what credit is about. It's an indicator to first show you that you have debt, okay? That's the first thing. But two, it shows you how well this person keeps their commitments. So if you see someone with a high credit score, that means that there's a pretty good chance that if they say something to you, you can take that to the bank. It's as good as gold. You can cash that. Okay. She said she's going to be ready at 7 o'clock. Boom. You decide to pull up a little early. She was waiting on you. Now, she got bad credit. She said she's going to be ready at 7 o'clock. Hey, things pop up. Hey, whatever. You pull up a little early. She ain't even got on her bra. She ain't even got any of that stuff on. She still got the gown on, whatever. She got rollers in her hair. She's running around like a chicken with her head cut off. Things do come up, but, I'm just saying. Now, you guys may say, Bill, you being picky. You just being a little too picky with what you saying. But I'm telling you, if you do your due diligence and listen to what I'm telling you, you can learn something. Because if you go and take a look at that credit history, or if you inquire about that credit history, it's going to let you know what you're getting into. It's going to let you know the quality of life that you are potentially about to have with your business partner, with your mate, with the person that you're going to be doing business with every day. This is so important. And I know that this disqualifies a ton of females. A ton of them are disqualified because of it. But these are the breaks. Now you can run out here if you want to and neglect to ask this question and get involved by having babies and, putting the cart before the horse, having, carrying before you marry, all right, which is, the first freaking mistake that a lot of women make. But you can go out here and be a part of that, guys, if you want to. Or you can sit back and ask that one question. Hey, how's your credit? Now, there are some situations where her credit may not be built up because she might just be a young buck. She might just be new to the game. Don't necessarily have bad credit, just don't really have any credit. Now, that's something that you can work with, guys. Okay? You can work with her and you can kind of show her, hey, look here, this is how we're going to do this here. All right? We're going to go over here. We're going to make sure when you get your school money, all right, part of your money, we're going to take that to the credit union and we're going to get a $500 secured loan. Okay? All right? You're going to borrow your own money and you're going to pay it back. You're going to get auto pay. So you're going to set it up where you're going to pay your own money back to you. And you're going to let the bank report that to the credit bureaus and your credit score going to shoot up. All right? And that's going to improve your credit. Now, this is something that you can do. I'm giving y'all game. All right? I'm just giving y'all the game. So listen to what I'm telling you. You can do something with a chick like that. But when you mess around with a chick and she down there in the fives, high fours, all right, she letting you know she don't keep her word. She can't be trusted. I'm gonna say that again. She don't keep her word. She can't be trusted. So you look at all of these females that you can't really trust, the little shiesty little rascals, the little rats, running around trying to grab a little cheese here and there. I guarantee you the correlation is that they don't keep their word. They just don't. So you better be aware, guys, that when you see these females wherever you see them, I don't care if it's at the grocery store, taking a jog, wherever you see them, especially online, put her on the defensive. Females, obviously, if you're messing with a guy and he doesn't have good credit, unless he's young in college, you probably don't want to give him an opportunity. Probably. Things can change. He can get some wisdom. He can listen to my one video and change his whole entire life around. Because like Jay-Z told you, you wonder why all the Jews own the property? Credit. That's how they did it. And it's the truth. Those who got a little money, I got a couple coins. We know this. We know that you need credit. Okay? Yeah, you need some income coming in, but you need some credit. So I'm just doing my job as one of the little older heads in this YouTube community to let you guys and you select females who watch my videos to know the one question that you need to be asking. Because ladies, if his credit is bad it's kind of saying that he doesn't keep his word. He can't be trusted. He doesn't live up to his obligations. That's who you want to be messing around with. Somebody that got good credit, not somebody that got bad credit. Now, there are some things that a person can do to get their credit right, to repair it. All right? There are some things. You can dispute some stuff and it'll come off for a little bit, and that'll give you a little window of opportunity to go and grab you a couple credit cards and stuff and whatnot. You got to be careful with that. So, all hope is not lost if a person has bad credit, but you want to ask that off rip. You need to know what you're dealing with. Finances are very important. Like the old heads used to say, romance without finance is a nuisance. I'm going to end on that note. But y'all need to really consider what I'm telling y'all. You better find out about that credit. That's my video for today. I'll talk to you later. Peace.